All right, so before we get into this video, we're gonna say this every single video at the beginning until they actually do it. Can NBA 2K please update this to double this to make this 6 hours to refill? So basically, they would make this 80 stamina and they would make this 12 stamina for both the King of the Court Fantasy Finals and the Gauntlet. And then you guys can keep it the same if you want for the Domination. But can y'all please double this? Because nobody's sleeping for 3 hours. Like we mentioned it a little bit in this video because I recorded that video first, but like nobody's sleeping for 3 hours, man. Can we please double this to 6 hours? That's more realistic, anyways. Like and gives more people like more time, like they can actually be off the game, and makes the game a lot easier for no money spent players. Like if you guys aren't going to do that, then it's just going to make it a lot harder to play the events. Well, so yeah, what is the E2's Coffee Party back from me? Today we're going to be doing No Money Spent episode 8. You guys are wondering why we're starting this video at the King of the Corner event is because I literally lost all the footage from Fantasy Finals and everything else before that. So that's kind of tough. I don't know. I literally don't know what happened to it. So we just have to do this, I guess. Basically, I'm just going to tell you guys what I ended up doing. Basically, well, we'll start off with like the cards that we got. We got Isaiah Thomas. We got Anthony Isaiah Thomas for season. I'm pretty sure we see how the screenshots, but I don't know where all the video footage is. But yeah, we got Isaiah. We got the Isaiah Thomas for season. We got Bradley Beal from season. We got a Kyle Kuzma from a super pack. The only reason I'm bringing that up because that's a sci-fi from a super pack that was really bad, which kind of demotivated me to play head-to-head. You see, we don't have any head-to-head packs here, but I might start playing it again. But we got Drew Holiday from seasons. We got D'Angelo Russell from the draft. We got Paul George from seasons, which is pretty good. We got Jaren Jackson Jr. from a gold pack. We got Scottie Pippen from seasons. We got Yusuf Nurkic from draft picks. We got Steven Adams seasons. We got Luka from seasons. We got Luka again from seasons. We lost the final games at 3.4K power, which is the power that we're at right now. So we might end up losing one again. But so yeah, it's kind of tough. But we upgraded Anthony Davis with Steven Adams and John Collins. And then we ended up getting this John Wall that we have over here that we have locked in our collection. And then we also got another John Collins. See, he's in our collection right there. But you see, we got this John Wall from season. So yeah, he's kind of rare point guard. I think the rare cards are for me are him and it's Jimmy Butler because we haven't gotten one of this account out there. So yeah, that's basically everything that happened from the season stuff, all the cards that we got from season and the draft were. As far as how we ended up grinding Fantasy Finals, I basically played Fantasy Finals the whole time. I didn't use like the glitch or anything. If you guys don't know what the glitch is, then figure it out. I'm not about to tell you, but basically what we did, we had to play on like hard and medium difficulty. All I literally did, if this is an exploit, then I guess it just is an exploit, but we went in and out with like games. We didn't have this card at the time. We had Kyrie Irving in the lineup. So basically, we had this lineup because we just now upgraded Mono. Actually, hopefully, we have a screenshot of that. I think that was on video, but I don't know. But basically, for the whole event, this was our lineup right here. We had the mid-range shoe that we had on. I think it's on John Stockton right now. We had this shoe that Kyrie Irving, and then we had a 3-point common shoe on this Drew Holiday, and then we ended up just playing through Fantasy Finals. All we did, we went in and out, and then we found a team that was a lower power than us, and we played that team because it's literally impossible to play against teams and get top reward on like medium and hard without like being up, because the CPU in Fantasy Finals is like the most ridiculous thing ever. Like honestly, like that, like I had to stay up for like a long time to play that event, and like that was like the most ridiculous time I've ever had playing a video game. Like Kyrie Irving, step back threes, Dwayne Wade, step back. Dwayne Wade hit so many step back threes on me. Dirk Nowitzki doing step back threes at the center of the 3-point line was broken. Let's see, Shaq. We didn't have Shaq for most of the event. Actually, I forgot to mention we had Steven Adams for most of the event. So we're like the meta in this game right now. If you guys can see it too. If you play King of the Court and you're like around like my power, then you guys know the meta in this game is for everybody that has Shaq. And we didn't have Shaq at the beginning. We had Steven Adams. Steven Adams is so garbage against Shaq. Honestly, Shaq is garbage against Shaq. Shaq AI is OP is OP in general. So yeah, we had to deal with that thing. Right. Honestly, I want to see. I mentioned this in the video, but that we don't have that. But I want to see somebody at NBA 2K Mobile play through King of the Court, Domination, and the what's the name, Fantasy Finals all the way through no money spent. I want to see if they can do that, because I honestly don't think that's as possible as they make it seem, because we had to stay up. Honestly, one thing they could do to make it easier, which I've said this, I think this is gonna be an intro for all the videos, is that they can double the stamina. So basically, the stamina refreshes in 3 hours, which nobody's sleeping for 3 hours. Come on, man. Be serious, man. Come on, nobody's sleeping for 3 hours. Can we at least like make it like 6 hours? like 6 hours would give us 12 stamina, and that would give us 80 with 12 event energy to cap it off, and that will give us 80 what's the name stamina for this. So we don't have to stay up like we don't have to get up every 3 hours or stay up. Honestly, that's what I did. I stayed up like the whole day and 13 hours of the time left, and we managed to get the top award. But I wish that they would fix that. I feel like that would make the events a lot easier. That would honestly make me want to grind King of the Court event. As far as King of the Court goes, you can see we're not going to be going for any more of these rewards. I said I was going to go for this Nick Van Exel at some point, but then I decided not to because it's kind of really difficult to grind this event. Also, I'm not going to tell you guys the glitch for King of the Court event either. Cause if we were using a glitch, then it'll be pretty easy. But yeah, we're not going to be doing that. We're not trying to get banned on this account because this account is no money spent. We're not trying to get banned on other account either. We didn't use the glitch on that account. All we did was honestly, if the strategy for King of the Court. Honestly, if I wanted to play, I probably could have at least gotten to maybe these collectibles right here at least. Basically, the strategy for King of the Court. My strategy was to get through all these games, and then on the last quarter of this game right here, the champion game, you want to switch your team out to your max boost lineup because that's where you're getting most of your points. Even if you have to like quit the game a whole bunch of times, like I've quit that game at most like 8 times, or like 6 to 8 times on my other account, and that's basically what we did. Basically, what you should do is you want to play like all your games like your highest teams, whichever team that is. You don't really have to worry about getting boosts in those games. And then for the last game, you want to try to get up as much as you can in the first quarter, and then you want to run with your boost lineup. If you can't use some of your boost lineup, then probably you want to take them out. Like for me, if I was running with this team, I would probably take out Chris Webber because a lot of players in this game that we've played up against, they have what's the name, Anthony Davis or Giannis, or we might have used or Anthony Davis, Giannis, and Dirk. That's 3 cards that I see. Or we might use what's the name, Shaq, because if they have Shaq, then we have to use Shaq because we cannot have Al Horford doing stuff against Shaq because Al Horford is not gonna be able to do anything. So that's basically my strategy for the event. Last quarter of the champion game, throw your max boost life in, and then try to win with that game. It's fine if you quit out the game a couple of times. It's just try to win with that game because you're getting literally the majority of your points from that game right there. That's the points that you should be focused on. You're not really should be worried about the quarter to quarter points if you're trying to get top award. Just try to win these games honestly, and then for the champion game, do that. But yeah, as I said, we're not gonna be grinding this anymore because I don't really want or need this Nick Van Exel that much. Honestly, the main reason that I would need this Nick Van Exel is because I needed a point guard for the. Why did it do that? I needed a point guard for Droppin Dynasty, but we already have 2 point guards. We have John Stockton and we have the Chris Paul. Also, that's another thing they did there during this event. During both of these events, they made it so it's super hard to get the reward. But for this event in particular, they gave us 2 point guards. Like they gave us to collection. They gave us what's the name? The Chris Paul, and they gave us the who was the other guy? Nick Van Exel. And then if you got top 4 in the last event, you have John Stockton. And then the other cards they gave you were the shooting guard Luka and the small forward Scottie Pippen. They never gave us a power 4 arsenal. I feel like that would have been really useful for people who are trying to grind this event. If you guys talk about like your boost cards are so important, maybe you guys should actually give them to us. But yeah, we didn't even really get those. Man, where did we get? I think we crafted Chris Webber from the last event, which is why we have him. But yeah, that's basically all we ended up doing over the course of these videos. We did end up getting, I think we had a shoe. We have a Detroit Pistons shoe. I literally got this shoe after I crafted Chris Webber, which I was kind of mad about, even though we weren't going to really use it. But what happened to the shoe? Do we not have a Detroit? We got one of these shoes. I'm not sure which one it was, but we got one of these shoes. Maybe we got the Detroit Pistons shoe on our other account. I think it's either this Trailblazer shoe or this Miami Heat shoe. We got one of these shoes that we ended up getting. We're kind of tough because we don't have anybody to use these shoes with because we don't have any Trailblazers, Heat players, or Rockets player. I was hoping to get that Tracy McGrady and the Story Grayson, but we never end up getting. But yeah, that's basically going to be the end of the video. Let me know how much what you guys have done over this past week. If you guys were able to get top award in fantasy finals, and if you guys are going to be on pace to get top award in the King of the Court event. But yeah, basically going to be the end of the video. Basically all of our progress from this past week. I'm trying to try not to make the recording mess up again because it was we recorded like a whole bunch of games in fantasy finals, like the CPU was being open. We might still have that because I think I put that on a flash drive. But yeah, basically going to be the end of the video. If you video, drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new, and peace out.